Welcome to lawnmower training. You must be certified before you can operate one of the power mowers. Today's training is a three-part training required by MIOSHA. You must take all three parts. The first part is a classroom training. That's this video. It gives you a basic understanding. And then your instructor will demonstrate the various components of the training. And then finally, you will need to demonstrate that you understand the various competencies outlined. Before we begin, let's make sure we talk a little bit about getting your head in the game. Think about what you're doing. And we got to make sure that you did your PPE training. Did you complete that and talk to your supervisor about what PPE is required for what parts of the job? That's very important. PPE is required for all parts of this job. And there may be different PPE required for different parts. Pre-operational checks require PPE, especially eye protection. When we talk about during lawn mowing operations, let's not forget to use our hearing protection. And during post-work maintenance, eye protection, again, is very important. So if you have any questions at all about PPE or moving forward, check with your supervisor.
This yellow cap here. I'm going to take a towel, wipe down the dipstick, place it back in, and double check. We want the line, the oil line, to be at the full mark. If oil is below the full mark or below the add mark, we need to add oil to it. The next thing we're going to do is check our fuel levels. This machine takes unleaded gasoline. We're going to do a visual inspection for the fuel level to verify the fuel gauge is correct. There are two tanks, one on each side. Again, you'll visually inspect the fuel gauge and verify it by visually checking inside the tank.
You go around and see the fuel gauge.
Add in the left and right tank or two and make sure you know which one you're on.
If you look behind the seat, you'll have a left and right tank selector. So if one tank is lower than the other or empty, you can turn the tank to the full tank. If we're doing any work on the machine, it needs to be in the off position.
So you run off either tank, it's not both tanks.
You run off one or the other,
Okay.
correct.
All right.
Our next check is going to be another visual check for tire pressure. If they look a little flat or low, we'll verify the pressure to the tire pressure stamped on the tires.
Do you have a gauge?
We also have a gauge in the shop. We also want to verify just by hand that there's no loose lug nuts.
Okay.
We'll do that throughout the machine. Our next visual will be our two hydraulic fluid tanks. When the machine is cold and has not been run, they're going to be towards the bottom of the tank, and you'll see they'll look empty, but while they're cold, they'll be empty. Moving on, we're going to do a visual check of our belts. We have our main belt right here that goes through. We want to verify that there's no sticks or debris underneath the machine. We want to verify that there's no fraying on the belts. While we have the seat up, we want to verify that our terminal posts are securely attached to the battery. Once we've done the visual inspection on this side, we're going to lower the seat and move to the front of the machine and visually inspect the front belts. Again, we're looking for any fraying on the belts. We're also looking to verify that this deck is clean from any debris. To close it, you lift up and lower. Once we've done our walk around visual inspection, we'll get on the machine. Now I'm verifying that the drive system is not moving because we have the parking brake engaged. Our parking brake on this machine is on our left side. Down is disengaged, up is engaged. When the parking brake is on, you're verifying again that it doesn't move. With it off, you should be able to move the drivetrain. To start up the engine, we're going to come to this side. We're going to verify the parking brake is engaged. The mower button is depressed. Our choke, which is the furthest lever back, is engaged, and our throttle is up. Want me to start it up?
Yep.
At this point, we can start the gear. Making sure to get underneath the pulleys. And while we're blowing it out, we're also checking for any more debris.
Okay.
Once we're done with the front, we'll come back. There is a pin right here.
Yep.
That you lift up,
Yep.
push the seat forward. Again, we're going to use our air. Clean off the battery, clean off the belts, and if you notice these fan blades underneath the seat, they fill up with grass clippings. And we'll just clean this all off.
Okay.
Once we're done with that, Again, visually inspecting the belts, cleaning off all debris. We're going to come back here to our air filter. The air filter has 2 clips that just undo. You have an exterior air filter and an interior. We'll use, you blow them out one at a time. Internally first. Going from small to large. And then you replace the filters once they've been thoroughly blown out. If you look on the side, it says top. This needs to be at the top, and this should be at the bottom. After you've blown out the air filter, you'll use the air to just clean up any mess on the outside of the machine. You also want to pay attention to the top of the engine and the engine cowling fan. This can get a lot of debris stuck on it after mowing, especially leaves. You'd use the air to blow this out as well.